Love, light, and peace, my universal friends. This is day 6 on our series on self mastery. So, today I want to talk about some tips on how to know if you're getting proper guidance from your inner voice. Like, how do you learn how to trust your inner voice, right? So, yesterday I was really wanting to go out and do comedy last night, but I was just didn't feel like it. I needed to, but I didn't feel like it. But I really felt a push to go. So I ended up going to the club, and lo and behold, I've had my best set so far. I've only been doing stand up for a couple of months now, so it was only my fifth time out. But it was definitely the best set that I've ever done. And so my inner voice was really telling me I needed to be there last night, and I went and I showed up and I had an amazing time, made some great connections, and it was a really good experience. So of course, coming off of the heels of that excitement, I wanted to get back out tonight because your girl got booked for a show in Kansas City in March. So I'm trying to get prepared for this show. So it's important that I go out as often as possible, get some reps in. You only get good at comedy by doing your routine in front of people. So you never get good at comedy practicing at home by yourself or just writing. So you have to go out and actually perform to really get good at it. So of course I wanted to be out this week and do as much as I can. But today I just really feel like I need to rest. I'm extremely exhausted, and what it would take physically, mentally, emotionally to get out to this club tonight. My inner voice is saying, hey, don't overdo it, just relax tonight. So, how do you know which of those voices is correct, right? Because last night it was like, hey, stop making excuses, get up off your butt and get out to this club. And tonight it's like, you're overdoing it, relax. How do you know? Because your inner voice is it's a fluid voice. It is not a voice of rules and regulations. It's not a voice of tradition. It's not a voice of established beliefs. It's not something that you're going to read in a book. It's not something somebody can hear for you or say anything to you about. It's your voice talking to you, giving you guidance. And so nobody can advise you as to whether or not you're hearing accurately about your inner voice when you hear it. So, how do you know? You develop trust in your inner voice by following whatever feels more dominant. So let's just say last night, let's take last night for instance. I wanted to stay home. I also felt like I needed to be there. And so in a moment like that, if I sit still and I get really quiet in myself, one of those feelings is going to be more dominant. Okay, it's going to be vibrating at a higher frequency. It's going to be a more dominant pull. That is what you go with. Whatever feels like it's dominating, whatever feels stronger, even if it's ever so slightly stronger, go with whatever feels stronger. Today, same thing. I wanted to go, but I also felt like I should stay. I had to listen to my voice, my inner voice, really get in tune with myself and ask myself, what feels stronger? It feels stronger to stay here and rest tonight. Now, does that mean that that's always right or wrong? Well, first of all, I don't really think we can make right or wrong decisions because we're always in a process. We're never finished. We never arrive. So there really is no right or wrong. It's the decision that you made, right? So once you decide, you go with it and you get rid of everything else. You make a line. It's a dividing line. This is the decision I made, so it's a dividing line. Nothing else exists now. Um, but how do you know if you really followed the right inner voice and results? How do you feel afterward when you followed that voice that was more dominant? How do you feel after? When I say results, I don't even mean whether or not it was a success or whatever the measuring merit is for what you were doing. The result of how you feel afterward, like where's your energy at? And that's how you know. And when you do this enough, when you do it enough and you do it consistently, you are going to begin to get very masterful at discerning which voice to listen to and which way is guiding you, okay? So, anyway, I was super tired right now, which is why I'm talking so slow and crazy. Doing a daily series is such a challenge. I love it. I love the challenge, but there are these moments when it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta make a video right now. But my inner voice told me to do these videos, so I'm doing them. Day 6 on our series on self mastery. Until next time, remember only you can make your life matter. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.